Buenas tardes. Bienvenidos. Good afternoon. Welcome to the third day of the European tournament. We will be with you soon with the opening pitch. So we are here in the first inning. Here's the first pitch of the ball game. It's a strike call by the umpire. In a few moments, we will put the scoreboard on the screen. There's a drive, a fly ball to second base, and it's a hit. Second base lady cannot came down with the ball, so we have the first runner in the game at first base. So this game starts good for Classic Ladies team. With one runner in first. And now the umpire decrees some kind of balk. A rule for an not good movement for the pitcher. Running for the short. The shortstop has it, throws to first, and it will be saved because the first baseman, the first base lady doesn't put away the feet from the base. So we have runners at the corners, third and first. The ball is up and away. Foul back. So we have runners on first and third. Foul back. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. This Friday, 29th of October, and we have this game. There's a drive between right and center field. That's going to score one run. The other run is going to the plate. So 2-0. The Classic Ladies from Denmark strike first. 2 runs on the very first inning. There's a drive on the shortstop. The shortstop has the ball. Throws to first, not in time. Throws to third. The ball goes away. Now the runner goes to the plate, and she's gonna score the third run of the game. So this is a good start for the classic ladies of Denmark. And Team Hungary are suffering in the very first inning, in the top of the first inning. There's a foul. Fly ball, foul. Rolling to the third base. She throws to second and makes the forced out. So running. We're back in ball game. 3 runs for Team Hungary. Sorry about that. For Denmark, for classic ladies. So we're back in the ball game with runner on third. We have 2 outs. No, 1 out. 2 balls and 1 strike. balls goes away and a base on balls. One strike, one down, runners at the corners, 3-0 as we have now the scoreboard on your screen. You can see that we have one out, 0-1 the count for the number 28 of the Classic Ladies. She punts to third base. The third base throws to the plate, and it was a out because sorry about that. It was the bases was loaded, so the out at the plate was forced. So we will back with the bottom of the first inning in a few moments. We are back in the ball game in this bottom of the first inning, and now it's time for Team Hungary to bat in this game. In the first inning, the Classic Ladies of Denmark scores 3 runs. So a lot of punishment there. We have the first player of Hungary at the plate, and she has three balls, I think, now. Here comes the pitch, and it's up and now she's had the three balls and no strikes in her count. Nobody out in this first inning. We are at the bottom of the first. Here's the pitch. Base on balls. She takes the first base, so we have the first runner on the run. And here comes the second in the Hungary order. The pitch. It's ball. The pitcher winds up and throws a strike down the middle. So we have one strike and one ball. There's a pitch. Tries to bunt, and it's the second strike of the at bat for number 36 for Team Hungary. And she's with the responsibility of make some runs and swings to good pitches. She does, and it's a foul. So she has now 2 strikes and only 1 ball. Runner on first. 3-0 Classic Ladies ahead in this ball game. They scored 3 runs in the very first inning of this game. Here's the pitch. Ball, and gets away from the catcher, and the runner advances easily to second base. And now we have a runner on scoring position in the second base. Let's see what's the manager decision in this case. We have the pitch. There's a drive in the center field. That ball is going to drop, and it's going to be a hit. So we have now runners on third and first. And the runner goes to second on a misplay by the defense of the Classic Ladies. So now Classic Ladies has 2 runners in scoring position on third base and on second base, and no outs. So nobody out. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, balls, number 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch is on the way. It's upstairs, and the throw to the third base was a bad throw, and the first run of Hungary team is on the board. So 3-1 now. So unfortunately play, because the catcher tries to pick up the runner on third, but the throw was wild throw, and now the ball is on the loose again, and the runner goes to third base. We have a runner on third with still nobody out. So Team Hungary on business in this bottom of the first inning. And Classic Ladies of Denmark are suffering. They don't have any outs in this inning. The throw is a strike down the middle called by the umpire. So now we have 1-1 in her count. And the throw, it's right down the middle, a good swing by number 25, but the ball goes foul. So a good contact in a high fastball, but unfortunately for Hungary team and fortunately for the classic ladies, that ball was fouled. They are saying there are two strikes in the count because it was a strike call and a foul. So two strikes and one ball. Runner on third. There's a pitch. Rolling to the second base. Girl, she throws to the first base. Lost the ball. And the player was safe at first. And a run comes to the plate. The second run for Team Hungary. Now they are ruling out in first. I maybe that out was by some kind of rule, like I don't know in this right moment what that happens, obstruction or something like that. But in the end, it's an out, the first out of the inning. We have the bases empty. And there's a line drive to the shortstop, and she stops the ball, but was a great line drive. So the stop was great, but not enough to make the out in the first. But a great stop there by the shortstop. So we have runner in first, and one out. The pitch is foul, so there's no play there. So here comes the pitch. The pitch goes away from the catcher, and we have the runner on the move. Runner on second base, and still one out. Two strikes and one ball in the batter's count. So there's a pitch. Rolling to the shortstop. The girl casts the ball, throw to first, and makes the second out of the inning. A good defensive play made by the shortstop. And the Classic Ladies has two outs on the board. We have the runner moving on the fielder's choice to third base. So we have a runner on third with two down, 3-2 the score. And here comes the pitch. Swings in and misses. So the first strike, it's a good swing, but all air, not contact. Here comes The pitch, strike. So we have now there's a drive. It's a foul ball. Three and two the count. It's a wild pitch, and the game is tied 3-3 now because of the wild pitch. The runner ins and make, and now the bases are empty. But the first inning starts with 3 runs for Classic Ladies and 3 for Team Hungary. A line drive. Keeping the inning alive. Now it's number 27, Christina, batting for Hungary. Number 7 in the order. It's low. So we have now 2 balls. 2 outs and no strikes. 3 balls and no strikes. This first inning is getting complicated for the Denmark team, the Classic Ladies. And the pitch, it's a good curveball. And she strikes, and swings the bat and strikes. So 3-1 is the count. A good count for the hitter, 3-1. So let's see. Yes, are rolling to the shortstop. Shortstop throws to second, and the inning is over. 3-3. We will back after this short break. As you just saw, we have a home run by Lex. That was a great at bat for there's a line drive into the middle, so another score is another runner is on the board in this top of the second inning. Nobody out. No, I think one out, and there's a drive over the shortstop. Another hit, back-to-back hit for the Classic Ladies after the home run. So 4-3, it's the score now. Running to the third base, and everybody's safe. The bases are loaded. You can hear from the crowd the great atmosphere we are living here in this European tournament. Here's the pitch. High ball. Bases loaded with one out, one strike, and one ball. Here's the pitch. Fly ball in the center field. That ball is going to drop and is going to score easily. And the bases remain loaded. And the Classic Ladies scores 5 runs in this inning. So they answer back the offense of Team Hungary. A great at bat, a great inning for the Classic Ladies. Rolling to the third base, throws to home, out at home. So we have the second out of the inning. Now bases loaded. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. 5-3 is the score. And the pitch is coming to the plate. It's upstairs. So we have a good game here. Ball. We have the bases loaded. And thanks. There's a drive and a hit. You want to bring 1 run, 2 runs, and almost get the runner on the bases, but she's safe at second. So runner in first and second, and 2 more runs on the score for Classic Ladies of Denmark. They are now winning 7 runs to 3. And we still have runners in first and second with 2 outs. Bunt. The pitcher got the ball, throw to first, and out at first. Let's hear the crowd. As you can hear, it's a great ball game here with a lot of people on the stands. So stay tuned. We will come back after this short break. So we're back in the ball game with the bottom of the second inning. Seven. The score is 7 runs for the Classic Ladies, 3 runs for Team Hungary, and this is a game dominated by the batters. 3 runs in the first inning for Denmark team. The Hungary team answered in the same inning, in the same first inning, with 3 more runs for them. So 3-3 was that score. And in the second inning, the Classic Ladies scored 4 more runs. So 7-3 it's the score right now. So as you can see, it's a very so now we will take a short break, but you will still see the ball game. I will come back with the narrative in Here's the pitch. Strikes called by the umpire. A curveball that drops in the middle. So we have one out. Runner on first. And it's a ball. Fouls. Good swing. That ball was crying, but not in the. So we have a runner on first. Two balls and one strike. Fly ball into the gap. So it's gonna be a stand-up double. Maybe the girl goes for three. She does, and the other lady scores. So we have another run on the board for the Classic ladies. A triple for the batter. So the line was into the gap between right and center. So we have 7 runs now. Foul back. The pitch is wild pitch, but the runner doesn't come to the plate. So 2 balls and 1 strike in the batter's count. Rolling to the third base. The third base throws to first, and it's an out. But the runner advances to the plate, scoring the 8th run of the game. We are back in the game. 9-3 the score. Fly ball to second base, and she has it, ending this inning. 9-3, Classic Ladies ahead. We will come back after this short break. We are back in the game. Classic Ladies are defeating Team Hungary 9 runs to 3. Bases empty. Time call by the umpire. So we have a time call. So play ball. 3 runs for Team Hungary and 9 for the Classic Ladies, and we have the first ball. Of the inning, and the throw is another ball, 2 balls and no strikes. Fly ball, and it's a hit. She's going for 2. Maybe she will try. No, she stops at second. So a double, stand-up double to open this inning by Team Hungary. And it runs. And now there is a conversation between the umpire, the principal umpire, and the manager of Team Hungary, asking about if was the right player on the field, if the number 1 was the right batter or not. So a conference between Classic Ladies manager and the umpires, checking if it was a good call or not. And they are saying yes, she's the right batter, number one, and everything is okay now. Now it's the turn for number 6 pitching for the Classic Ladies. Runner on second. Swings and misses. 1 ball and 1 strike is the count. Here's the pitch. Rolling to the pitcher. The second base has the ball and throws to the first base, and we have an out. The first out of the inning. And the runner advances to third on the fielder's choice. There's a drive, well hit in the nose, and the ball goes all the way to the wall, and it's going to be a stand-up triple for the Hungary girl. Now she will try to home. No, she regrets and comes back to the third base. So a stunning swing and crushes the ball right on the nose. The ball goes all the way to the wall, and she has a triple. Good triple for her. Here comes the pitch. Low, and it's a wild pitch, and she will score with no throw. So all number 11, a triple, an RBI triple, and then she scores with that wild pitch and puts this game interesting, because now Team Hungary scored 2 runs, and the score is 9-5. Rolling to the pitcher. The pitcher has a ball. Throw to first, and is out. Ball up, and we have the first ball with no strikes and 2 outs in this bottom of the third inning. So let's see if the batter's bunt or not, because she makes the signal. And it's a strike down the middle. So 1-1 the count. The third base and the first base are playing in, preventing the bunt. There's a pitch. Swings the ball and it's in the air for the but the center fielder was well collocated and finished the inning with that fly ball. So we will come back after this short break. Stay with us. We welcome you back in this ball game. 9-5, and it's the top of the fourth inning. There was a conference between the umpires and the front desk because they was trying to because of the ruling of time in this game. But we will play this inning, and this will be the last inning of the game. So, two balls, no strikes. There's a pitch into the dirt, so 3 balls and no strikes. Classic ladies need to score 1 or 2 more runs to ensure the game. Otherwise, Team Hungary will have opportunities when they close the inning. And the first runner is up with bases on balls. So runner at first, no outs, and maybe the manager now can do a pitching change or only speak with her defense and the pitcher, because the game is on the line. Here is the last inning of the ball game. So we are now back in the game with the bottom of the fourth inning. This is the last inning and the last chance for Team Hungary to try to tie the game. They have two. They have three outs now left, and the count is 3 balls and no strikes. 2 balls and no strikes. Number 8, left-handed batter, is taking the pitches from the left-handed pitcher of the Classic Ladies and takes the walk. So this inning begins interesting because we have a runner on first with no outs, and here comes number 3, another lefty at the plate, left against left, left throwing, left batter. The first ball was up and in, so we have 1 ball and no strikes. The pitcher winds up and throws a strike down the middle. So 1-1 the count. Let's see if the runner is gonna be on the move or not. The throw is swing and misses. So 2 strikes, 1 ball. And the Classic Ladies are winning 9-5 this game. Thank you for being there and for all your comments. I really appreciate that. Now the ball is on the dirt and the player advances to second on the wild pitch. So runner on scoring position, and number 3 is taking now a foul. So 2-2 the count. Runner on second. 9-5 this score.
Any further words from Lady Camp about the goals?
The throw is, she swings and misses. It was a strange move by the catcher because it was strike out swinging, but the balls gets lost, and the catcher tries to put the out on third instead of throwing to the first base, which is the most easy play, and she bets on the out on third, and the runner on third was safe. So we have now runners at the corners in first and third with no outs, and the bunt. The third base has the ball, throw to first, out in first, and the player goes to the plate and scores. On the wild pitch, they move the runner to third, and she's safe at third. So 1 run for Hungary. And the player is on third with 1 out. One out, and we have 2 more outs for Classic Ladies to close this game. She throws a high fastball but it's a ball. So one ball and a strike. Runner on third. That run isn't really running to the shortstop. Shortstop has it. Throws to first. Safe at first. The runner doesn't go to the plate because Hungary needs more runs. Need 3. So they don't going to bet on a bang bang play. So the runner was waiting in third. So we have now runners in first and third. And she goes to second and stole the base. Now we have 2 runners in scoring position, and the tying run is at the plate. So this is not over. 1 out, and the pitch is right on the shortstop. The shortstop throws to first, out in first, and the runner advances to third. So we have now a 2 runs ball game, 9-7, and we have the tying run at the plate. But we have now 2 outs, so 1 out away from the victory. The Classic Ladies from Denmark, and the first pitch is a fastball, and she fouls it back. So interesting game here because the tying run is at the plate, and this is the last inning because of the time ruling in this tournament. So let's see what happens here. Ball. 2 balls and no strikes. Nine seven is the score. Here comes the pitch. Swings at the pitcher, and the ball game is over. A line drive right on the pitcher's glove, and the third out of the inning is done. So the game is over. Nice game. Congratulations to both teams. Team Hungary fight into the end of the game, always trying to make runs, but the game is over, and the Denmark ladies wins the ball game 9-7. So stay tuned for the next game. We will have the next game coming up, a good one. Don't miss this game because it's going to be between the Netherlands and Italy. So it's a classic in Europe. So be there, stay tuned, and everyone here is having fun, as you can see. So stay with us, and we will be back to broadcast the following game.